Welcome back, everybody. This is the July edition of LO News and Updates with Superintendent Jennifer Backer-Johnson and Aaron Hungerholt, Principal. And Happy New Year to you guys.
And to you.
It is July, which is the beginning of a new fiscal year for the school districts. And so I don't think you did too much partying, though, right?
No. No.
Keeping mighty busy so far?
Absolutely.
Yes, very busy.
Absolutely.
Good. Well, one of the things that is going on right now is the much discussed LED project. Remind us briefly what that is and how it's going, because that is supposed to be wrapping up before everybody comes back, right?
That's right. That's right. Yeah, we're very excited about this project. And again, hats off to our Building and Grounds Committee, who did an extensive amount of research and actually went to the school board for approval too. So hats off to them too for supporting this effort. But our entire building, inside and outside, are getting new LED bulbs. And so we're pretty happy about that. And as you said too, before students and staff come into the building officially, the project will have been complete. So
Did it
almost
happen
done.
in this room yet?
It
so, right?
has.
Yeah,
It
it's a
has.
little brighter in here.
Yeah. Yeah. Almost wrapped up. We're actually, I believe this week they're starting outside with those lights, and we should be wrapped up as our contract states.
Very well. Perfect.
Mhm.
Aaron, lots of preparations happening for the new school year. We are about, halfway or a little more than halfway through the summer, which means things are kicking in, especially for somebody like you.
Yep.
What kind of work do you do right now as you prepare for the next school year?
Well, right now I'm kind of working with the custodians, making sure the building is ready, classrooms, floors, things like that. Teachers are starting to talk about ordering. We're looking at curriculum. The master schedules are done, student registration's done. But we always send out those reminders. Now we're moving into planning our open house night. We're planning our workshop days for the teachers. The next week, usually I send out all of my email communications to the staff with all the new updated bell schedules, master schedules, calendars, all of those things. So really, all the New Year stuff is now being sent out to the staff. So my summer's kind of almost over. August 1st rolls around and we're kind of back into full swing in the office I get all the new stuff out, we plan all those things. And so that's where we're kind of at right now. And one of the cool things is we just moved into the Mayo Clinic building, our CNA program. So we are moved in, just trying to organize it. So I'm hoping down the line this summer yet we will be able to have an open house at some point to kind of show everybody where we moved our CNA program and our partnership with Mayo.
CNA, Certified Nursing Program, and will that return this fall or not until spring?
Nope, it's right now I think we have 10 to 12 students signed up unofficially right now, so we can hold 16 is the max for that class, so we're getting there. So yeah, it'll be up and running this fall. And we've been talking with the LSS homes in town and Wildwood Grove about maybe using that space as well as night classes for the adults that already work at those places that want to get their Certified Nurses Assistant certificate, which also ups your pay. So we're working through that. And community ed, as soon as we get a new community ed director, we have some ideas of maybe doing adult classes and expanding beyond CNA into other health classes.
Awesome. I'll take you up on that tour someday here.
There you
Yes,
go.
that'll be, when
Sounds
we get
like
that ready, I'll bring
yeah,
you down.
Yeah, awesome. Jen, maybe brief comments from you. You mentioned a little bit, a new year also brings new reporting that you start up again. What sort of things do you report from a district perspective up to
Absolutely.
Department of Education and so forth?
Great question. Well, we report our enrollment. Of course, that's a big one. Lots of food service reports come throughout the year too, where we're checking on our free and reduced lunch applications, things like that. There's also reporting when it comes to transportation, building and grounds items such as our LTFM dollars, and so there's periodic check-ins right there. The majority of our reporting for superintendents is done that June, July, but it starts up again right away in August with specifics that I just mentioned.
Sure.
So.
And you mentioned enrollment, Aaron. Big news for the upcoming kindergarten section, or the sections, we should say, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, we are at 29 students, so we just posted for a second kindergarten position.
And how common or uncommon is it to have two kindergarten sections? It's happened before, I believe, but not recently, I don't think.
No, our last class that we have split will be going into 9th grade. So that's the last class that was like, they were in the 30s most of their journey through elementary. So that was our last big class where we kind of split them.
Sure. I know my son will be in that kindergarten class. I told him, don't know which group you're going to be in,
Yeah.
so be surprised.
Yeah.
It's exciting, very exciting.
One topic we wanted to discuss, Aaron and Jen, is your renewed focus on safety this upcoming school year. Several things are being looked at, being assessed to make sure this building, this district, is a safe environment for student, staff, and community members too. Talk a little bit about what things you're doing right now, what things you're working on for the fall. There's another Alice drill. The Building Grounds Committee is making some changes. Jen, do you want to start?
Sure, absolutely. First and foremost, let me just put this out here. With everything we do in a school, our priority is safety with our students and staff, as you mentioned. That is our number one plan A, is the safety of the people that are in our buildings. So with that, the first thing we decided to do was start our Building and Grounds Committee, having them become more of a Building, Grounds, and Safety Committee. So then there's regular communication with our community members that are involved on the committee, our staff members, our school board members. We're all talking the same language, the same narrative when it comes to safety in our building, and it's timely, so it's every month we're going to talk about it. Aaron and I will be attending a school safety summit in Rochester, just up the road, which is kind of nice, here in the middle of August, so that'll be fun. It's an all-day experience for us. Again, Aaron can get more into this too, but we're going to really emphasize too our drills this year and learn more about those drills, why we do it, answer those questions why to our students and staff. Also in the next day or two, Aaron and I, along with our lead Building and Grounds Director, Mr. Bly, we're going to be walking around the outside and inside of our building, checking all the doors, whether they lock or not, if new locks are needed, windows, checking those to make sure they slide correctly and fasten correctly. Just things like that we just plan now to do every single year.
And I understand you're inviting back, I forget the name of the company, Eagle Ridge Tactical, right?
I'll be reaching out to them to see where they are at it. We haven't had them here for a few days. We do have a file that they have given us, and that's kind of why we added the Building and Grounds to it, because a lot of the safety checks and stuff were on the perimeter, kind of the outside, anywhere from doors to how high you trim the bushes and stuff like that, what's next to doors, what's next to windows. So we're going to be revisiting that report as well as we do our walk around and stuff, and just kind of see, are there things that we missed or missing or can improve on, just things like that. Just kind of a good review for all of us. I think we've done a great job over the years really focusing on this by adding the Alice drill. We do fire drills, we do the tornado drills. We have all of our drills in place. The students are awesome. Everything is second nature to them because we practice those things. Even when we introduced the Alice drill, we did a lot of education on it, so it wasn't too overwhelming, especially for the little guys. And now that's almost second nature for them, where they can, handle these situations. Hopefully, we never have to, but we're prepared.
Can I put you on the spot? What does ALICE stand for?
Alert, lockdown, inform, counter, and evacuate.
You got it.
Yay.
Yes.
And this drill in particular has been a great partnership, really, with our local entities for emergency management, the county too.
Yeah.
Talk about that a little bit.
The local EMT and fire department, they go through similar trainings and how to help schools and things like that. So we partner up with them, and then Mower County Sheriff's Department does the same thing. So when we run those drills, we have everybody and kind of run it as a simulation of what the real thing would be like. The fire trucks set up a perimeter, the EMTs are over here for transport. We go down to the fire station, and then the Mower County, they come in and do their thing too. So it's really been a great partnership. Hopefully we'll never have to use it, but I feel really good that if something terrible happens, that we are putting ourselves in the best position to keep all of our kids safe.
Teamwork, you cannot overstate the teamwork needed in a situation like that.
Yes.
Hopefully we'll never need it, but it sounds like it's going to be there if
Yeah.
we do.
Yes.
Another topic we wanted to discuss, or that's been discussed all summer, is you guys have a number of positions to fill in various areas. We thought maybe we'll have you run through them. Maybe there are some interested folks out there
Sure.
who are still looking for some employment, and maybe what do you have?
We have our Student Service Center advisor still, and long-term kind of goes along that is the subbing piece. There's a multitude of job duties with that position. that works closely with our Dean of Students, Trevor Carrier. So that's in the building, and also Reading Corps is still open.
That's with elementary school, right?
Yep, that'd be grades K through 3. And that's something where they would apply with the Reading Corps themselves and hire through them. And then other than that, we're sitting pretty good with staffing other than coaching. We have tons of coaching opportunities in the junior high levels. Boys, girls, I think football, volleyball, and all basketball. So anybody interested in starting out a career or helping out, and the junior high is where we need to really fill and focus and get help with those kiddos in that area.
And I believe all those positions are posted on the
Correct.
district website.
Correct.
Very well. One other topic that just came to mind is you mentioned lunch earlier, Jen, and it sounds like folks may see a little bit of an increase in the lunch fees, maybe.
Right.
But you're still hopeful for some funds to come in, maybe?
Yes, yes. For the past, boy, I don't know if it's been 5 or 7 years, but we've maintained our costing ratio for our parents and our students. Just this past school board meeting, we did raise our lunches. We increased it to 5 cents, not for the free and reduced, of course, but the regular lunches and breakfast. Now, I disclaimed that at the last board meeting because I still want to keep a pulse on what our state and federal legislation is doing. We are hoping for more free lunches to come our way due to the pandemic and then the aftermath of the pandemic, of course. And so there will be another discussion in August of what we're planning to do. And we'll keep it as open and transparent as we can with our community, but I'm watching it really close to see what's going to happen.
Yeah, you never know.
You never know.
The other day I made homemade pizza at home, and my son declared it's not as good as the school pizza.
Oh,
So
that is a great compliment.
I know, I
Thank
know.
you.
He said the school puts the cheese in the crust. Do that, Daddy.
Oh, very good, very good.
Well, it sounds like you guys are mighty busy here, even in the middle of summer. And we'll follow up again in August with you. Have you guys had any vacation, by the way?
Not yet.
Not really?
Not yet. That's
Well, hopefully
all
you
right.
can squeeze in a day here or there.
Right.
But we appreciate
Right.
you being here most days and planning ahead. And we'll follow up next month with your next update.
Great.
All right, thanks
Thanks
for
for
joining
joining again.
So,
And thanks
you.
for watching, everybody.